Welcome to the tutorial on sum and product of roots. Here is a question that is very typical of one that you may receive in your further Pure 1 exam. The roots of the equation x squared plus 6x minus 4 equals 0 are alpha and beta. Find a quadratic equation whose roots are alpha squared and beta squared. Now the first thing we need to do is be able to work out what alpha plus beta is and what alpha beta is. Because when finding out the root, we need to basically put all the terms in alpha plus beta or alpha beta. We do this by working out what alpha and beta are from the equation. Now all quadratic equations are in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. Therefore, we can work it out by substituting some numbers in, as alpha plus beta is equivalent to minus b over a, which in our case is equivalent to having minus 6 over 1, which equals minus 6. Alpha beta is equivalent to having c over a, which is equivalent to having minus 4 over 1 from the equation that c is minus 4, a is 1, and the alpha plus beta it's 6 over 1, but it's a minus, so it's minus 6, so therefore we know that that's minus 4. Now from that we can work out what the sum and product of the roots are. Now the sum of the roots now I've put an exclamation mark because this is quite important. Now we know that the roots are alpha squared and beta squared. Now we know that they are being added together because it's the sum. Now we need to convert alpha squared plus beta squared into the form alpha plus beta or alpha beta. Now the way we do this is, if we know this alpha squared plus beta squared, then we can surely do alpha plus beta squared. But however, if you expand this out, you will get alpha squared plus 2 alpha beta plus beta squared. But we've got 2 alpha beta that we don't want. So what we do is we minus the 2 alpha beta, because alpha beta is one of the terms we can use and we have a value for it. So the sum of the roots is equivalent to alpha plus beta squared minus 2 alpha beta. Now if we were to substitute our values in, then what this is minus 6 squared minus 2 times minus 4. So 36 minus 8, which is equivalent to 44. Now, product of roots, again, very simple. There, you should be able to see that a bit clearer. Now, we need to times alpha squared by beta squared, and this should give you alpha squared, or sorry, alpha beta all squared. Now, don't we recognise the alpha beta, because earlier we've just realised that this is minus 4. So therefore your answer is very simply minus 4 squared, which equals 16. Now the last thing we need to do is actually put it all together. Now the form in which this goes in is x squared minus sum of roots, which in our case is 44, plus product of roots. So that should be x squared minus 44x plus 16 equals 0. Now that is how you find the quadratic equation with roots of a squared and b squared. To recap, in order to find alpha and beta, you must do the minus b over a, which is found out as all quadratics are in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Equals 0. And you'll find out alpha beta by doing c over a, so it's minus 4 over 1, which is minus 4, and then you find your roots. In order to do the sum of roots, you add them together as is shown, so alpha squared plus b squared equals alpha plus beta all squared, minus 2 alpha beta just end up with the alpha squared and beta squared, and then you input your values and you end up with your sum. Your product of roots is very similar. You do alpha squared times beta squared, which is alpha beta squared, and then you substitute your values and work out the answer, and then finally you put it into the x squared minus the sum of the roots plus the product of the roots, and that should give you your overall answer. Thank you very much for listening.